After its debut as weightlifting in the Tokyo 1964 Paralympic Games, the sport, now known as powerlifting, expanded from just male lifters with a spinal cord injury to include athletes with physical impairments that affect their lower limbs or hips, or athletes with short stature. Female powerlifters made their Paralympic debut in 2000. Powerlifting is the ultimate test of upper body strength, and you'll often see athletes lifting more than 3 times their own body weight. Powerlifters are split into 10 different categories based on body weight for each gender. Powerlifting consists of one discipline, a bench press. Unlike the able-bodied sport where athletes use their feet on the floor to assist the bench press, Paralympic athletes lie totally flat on a completely different style of bench. Each competitor has 2 minutes to complete their attempt. When the lifter has the bar under full control, they must wait until they receive the command, start. Start! Then they have to lower the bar in a controlled manner and definitively stop it on the chest. Next, they press it upwards, lock out both elbows simultaneously and hold the bar under control until the referees command to wrap. At least 2 white lights are required from 3 referees for a good lift. A red light indicates a bad lift. Athletes have 3 attempts, and the winner is the athlete that lifts the heaviest weight. In the 3rd round, 2 weight changes are permitted. The weight change can be higher or lower. No changes are allowed if the lifter has already been called to the platform by the speaker, and or if the bar has already been loaded. To attempt a new record, it must exceed the previous one set by a minimum of 0.5 kilograms. Where a world record is broken during the actual 3 lifts of competition, the 0.5 kilograms does not count towards the competition total that is rounded down to the full kilogram. The jury may allow a 4th attempt for a world record. This adds suspense to the competition, as a lifter could break the world record but may not win gold. Powerlifting offers a tense and dramatic spectacle where coaches have to be good strategists as their athletes battle to outlift their rivals.
Representing Malaysia, Jong Yi Ki. Representing Iraq,
The final of the men's up to 107 kg at these 2021 World Powerlifting Championships in Tbilisi. 2 events left. The 2 heaviest weight categories of the men were halfway through the up to 107 kg final. And then later on for the next 4 hours, it's over 107 kg with the most spectacular weights, the heaviest lifts. Things building in the warm-up area. Tarel Ali on the right with his coaching team for Iraq, on the left for Ukraine. The twice European champion Anton Kryukov, who will be looking to emulate this. We'll be seeing Sidnam Pilji and Bayer as well for Mongolia. That world record set at the last World Championships of 247 kg, and also scoring brilliantly in Nur Sultan was Jose de Jesus Castillo for Mexico. He's in this as well. So we'll start off with Nuruddin Davletov. He's going at 207 kg. Matias Diasa Silva for Brazil. Jong of Malaysia. Al Ali, Kryukov. Castillo, can he get another world title? Samanrazi and Ali Akbar Garishbi of Iran and Bayer of Mongolia. 242. Well, hang on a second, his world record's 247. I think he's taking his cue from what we saw yesterday. Ridwan and Ankara Kifreli and Alessia Paruk are our referees for this. And here's our jury. Ready to go shortly for the men's up to 107 kilo final.
ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the technical officials for this session. Chief
After its debut as weightlifting in the Tokyo 1964 Paralympic Games, the sport, now known as powerlifting, expanded from just male lifters with a spinal cord injury to include athletes with physical impairments that affect their lower limbs or hips, or athletes with short stature. Female powerlifters made their Paralympic debut in 2000. Powerlifting is the ultimate test of upper body strength, and you'll often see athletes lifting more than 3 times their own body weight. Powerlifters are split into 10 different categories based on body weight for each gender. Powerlifting consists of one discipline, a bench press. Unlike the able-bodied sport where athletes use their feet on the floor to assist the bench press, Paralympic athletes lie totally flat on a completely different style of bench. Each competitor has 2 minutes to complete their attempt. When the lifter has the bar under full control, they must wait until they receive the command, start. Then they have to lower the bar in a controlled manner and definitively stop it on the chest. Next, they press it upwards, lock out both elbows simultaneously and hold the bar under control until the referee's command to wrap. At least 2 white lights are required from 3 referees for a good lift. A red light indicates a bad lift. Athletes have 3 attempts, and the winner is the athlete that lifts the heaviest weight. In the 3rd round, 2 weight changes are permitted. The weight change can be higher or lower. No changes are allowed if the lifter has already been called to the platform by the speaker, and or if the bar has already been loaded. To attempt a new record, it must exceed the previous one set by a minimum of 0.5 kilograms. Where a world record is broken during the actual 3 lifts of competition, the 0.5 kilograms does not count towards the competition total, but is rounded down to the full kilogram. The jury may allow a 4th attempt for a world record.
For 200 and dead, his lifetime best 221 from the Manchester World Cup earlier this year. And he had a really, really good run in that. Despite all his heavy lifts, curiously, he's not won a major championship medal previously. He was 4th in the Asian Games and the Asia-Oceania Championships in 2018. But he has scored heavily on the World Cup circuits. No mark in the Paralympic Games for Davletov. Pushing through 200 for the lead, and he has it, and he's walked away before the results have even come up because he knew that it was good. Davletov won in Manchester on the World Cup circuit this year. Next up, Matheus de Assis Silva for Brazil, the America's silver medalist in Bogota, bronze in the Pan Ams in Lima, bronze in the European Open Championships in Nur Sultan, in Berg Sumer. Same thing. South American Games bronze medalist 2014, the Youth Pan Am champion 2017. His coach is Weverton Lima de Santos, based in Uberlandia, in one of those big national centres they have. Teus de Assis Silva. 2:01, this to hit the front.
Has a bronze medal from the Pan Am Games in Lima, Peru in 2019.
2:13 is lifetime best. (2:01) Matheus de Assis Silva. He's gone quite heavier than that. It's 2-1 in his favour. He leads. So what prospects here? He was 10th in the last World Championships, and because of that, he will finish at least 9th, which would match 2017 in Mexico City, but he's hoping for better than that. He hasn't been at a Paralympic Games yet. Next up from Malaysia, Jong Yi He, 2:39, his lifetime best at this year's Dubai World Cup. For Malaysia, he's the reigning Southeast Asian Games champion, Paralympic silver in Tokyo. He's not yet won a World Championship medalist, and he's medalled at the last 2 Commonwealth Games, silver in Gold Coast in 2018, bronze in Glasgow in 2014, Asian Games bronze. He's won the last 2 Southeast Asian Games titles. Turned 33 a couple of weeks ago. And this for 210 to hit the front. So, 2:10. No such thing as a formality with a weight like that, but he made it look easy. And Jong here goes into the lead. Silver in the Paralympic Games. That was powerful. That was really good by Jong. So he got silver in this, his namesake. Another Jong, well, Fleur Yong, gold in the long jump in the athletics. Wonder how high, how far he can go in this. Quite a lot, I'd imagine. Next up for Iraq, Taha Al-Ali. Paralympic bronze, that was in Beijing. World bronze 2014 in Dubai. Asian Games bronze, Jakarta last time out. European Open gold, how about that? Alexin in Russia 2013. Still based in Mosul, where he was born. His coach is Rafid El-Khazi. And 212 is target, which is way off his lifetime best. It's doable. I'll tell you the curiosity about that. That was his only Paralympics. It's not been in any others. When he's made it to the big events, he has performed well. So let's see what he does here. Well, he's got that raised, and certainly those around supporting Iraq loved it, and with due reason. He's gained 212. Originally he was looking at 210, but he's lifted that really well, and he leads.
227 kilos, rack height 18.
Next up for Mexico, Jesus Castillo. Jose de Jesus Castillo. And that lift of 236 in winning gold in Mexico City at the World Championships 4 years ago. He won bronze in Nur Sultan 2 years back.
First attempt representing Mexico.
He's the four-time Pan Am champion, including his home city of Guadalajara in 2011, and when athletes had their own walk-on music 2 years ago, his piece of music was Guadalajara. Twice America's champion. There've only been 2 America's championships, only been 4 Para-Pan Ams in which powerlifting's been on the schedule. He's won at every one. '17 world champion, bronze in the other 2 of the 3 most recent worlds, and bronze in 2016. At the Paralympic Games. .227. That's the target. It's actually not very far away from that lifetime best of his. It's one of the biggest crowds of the week here, I'll tell you. There's a massive crowd from Mexico. 227, this for the lead. Oh, it didn't work out, and that went down on him, I'm afraid. That went down on him. No lift on him. Hopefully that doesn't affect the shoulder and he's able to be competitive. Oh, I don't know. Just strained to get it up, and then it went down. Oh, I don't think it landed with any force on him. He's still jangling that shoulder as he shifts away. Next up for Ukraine, Anton Kryukov. 240 his lifetime best in winning in Manchester in the World Cup last year in England. The twice European champion. World bronze in 2017. Here he comes. 228, he's won 2 European titles, Alex in 2013, Egger 2015. World bronze 4 years ago, Mexico City, 5th his best Paralympics result in Rio. And normally he doesn't shave for a month before competition. Tell you what, that's kind of unusual colours for Ukraine. Here he comes, 228. Oh, he's ploughed through that. He has absolutely ploughed through that. And it's good. And it is good. 3 out of 3, he leads. And it looks like there is more to come. A lot more. Next up for Iran, they've got the next 2 lifters.
Islamic Republic of Iran,
Saman Razi. Yet to medal at a World Championships, fourth in both of those, fourth in Rio in the 2016 Paralympic Games, and then bronze in Tokyo, the highlight of his career so far. A series of silvers at Asian level in the championships and in the games, based in Rasht, and lifts for Gillian province. Coached by Ali Ashkar Rabasi and Ali Fakrava.
One minute.
Well, for a massive lift, 228. He has quite a lot of charisma about him. He's got a good lift about him as well. No stopping this man, Saman Razi. Absolutely fantastic. A belter, he leads, but for how long? The world record holder goes now, Sonam Piljiang Baya, the reigning Asian Games World and Paralympic champion. At 2:47, a whopper in claiming gold in Nur Sultan 2 years ago for Mongolia. He holds all the titles right now. Went to 2:45 in winning golds in Tokyo. Asia Oceania gold, Asian Games gold. Based in Gold's Gym in Ulaanbaatar, is coach for the last 5 years, Dash Batulga. Here he is, the man who holds all the titles, who holds the world record. 2:42, he's starting big, but he's not starting the biggest. 2:42, oh, he's not got it! Press sequence, all three against him on that. Well, he did a big tribute to his former coach, Sheriff Engsaikan, in Tokyo. He passed away 4 years ago. Part of the build-up to those Paralympic Games. Obviously, it was an elongated build-up, not that any of us would have known that at the time. But now, going bigger than that. Ali Garibshi, Ali Akbar Garibshi. The World Championship silver medalist in Nur Sultan when he went to 2:40. The Asian Para Games silver medalist in 2018. Asia Oceania silver medalist in 2018. Each time finishing second behind Angbaya. He was not in Tokyo. Only one athlete per nation per event. Razi took that slot in this weight division and won Paralympic bronze. Ali Akbar. Garibsi, 2, 4, 3. It's only 4 kilos off the world record. It's a big one. It is a good one. Game on. Look at how big that was already. The world record 247. And he's on the brink of breaking that with his very first lift. Absolutely astonishing. A brilliant lift, a great start. He had his big tribute to Batman Golbanajad, the Iranian paracyclist who died during the 2016 Paralympic Games when he hit the top of the Asian Para Games in 2018. He's top of the pile here, Iran 1 and 2. Garibsi leads 2-4-3. Razi second, 2-2-8. Kryukov third, 2-2-8. Kara Alali 4 for Iraq, 2-1-2. Then Zhong fifth, 2-1-0. Matis Diasa Silva in 6th, 2-0-1. And Davidov for Uzbekistan, 200. They're the 7 who've gone through that big barrier, but the biggest barrier of all is so close for Garibsi. How early are we going to have a world record attempt in this? Because that is going to happen.
Second attempt, Uzbekistan.
Into round 2 and back for Nuruddin Davilatov. 206's target to climb up into 6th position. So 206, it is way off his lifetime best of 221.
1 minute.
Well, 206 he's got. Lifts him up a place in the rankings. That was quite a short. He could go a lot higher than that today.
Representing Brazil, Mateus Silva.
Matthias Diasa Silva, 201 he cleared in the opening round, this for 207. 213 is his lifetime best. For the America's silver medalist and the Pan Am bronze medalist. So this to put him back into 6th place and displace Davletov. 2:07 for sixth spot. It's tentative. He got there. Did he keep it even enough? The bar control was gone. So 2 out of 3 saying no on that, and the other against the press. Didn't get it. It was a real struggle. And he doesn't get it.
Spotter loaders, 218
kilos, rack height 16.
Just starting to go wrong there in the bar control after that. No joy. Came to a bit of a stop. And that was the end of his control, and the press for our centre referee didn't look so hot either then.
The bar is ready, representing Iran. Second 218 kilos.
So for Iraq, Tahir Al Ali. The previous World and Paralympic bronze medalist and Asian Games bronze last time in 2018. Oh, that's the thing, when all of the top men are from Asia, and when you hit Asia-Oceania Championships or an Asian Games, then it's like a Paralympics or a World Championship. It's that standard. This for 2:18. Nine off his lifetime best. Solid lift, 2:18. Not solid enough though on the uplift and the press. They've all gone against him on that. He got it raised, but not tidy enough for them.
Spotter loaders, please. Rack 15.
So in the press on the way up, a bit of evenness issues there, potentially, certainly from that angle. Everything looks good from this angle. So next up for Malaysia, it is Zhong Yiki going for 2:20 now. It's a leap of 10 from him, and that's the biggest jump we're seeing yet in this second round. It's the biggest leap actually all told. He lifted 2:37 to take that Paralympic silver in Tokyo, missed 2:45 in the final round. That would have brought him 2 kilos away from that 2-year-old world record. Sonnen Pilji won with 2:45. Zhong, if he got it, that 2:45 would have edged out the ace Mongolian on the head-to-head on body weight, only by a matter of 800 grams. And Kyle subsequently in the last round went for a new world record of 2:48 but didn't get it. But he didn't need it.
1 minute.
So Zhong Yiki. $220 to become a prime contender today. Can he get on the podium again? Well, he's got that up there. He's got it up well. This to go 4 to 220, and no, and it is body sequence. There's a collector's item. 2 of the 3 saying no on body sequence. 2-1 against. So watch him. Forget the bar. The bar's fine. He's shuffling around too much by the looks of it. Well, watch the thumbs. Thumbs are okay. Well, from the first angle we saw, it didn't look a huge amount of movement. If you change position during the lift, that's it. That's called against you.
The bar is ready, 227 kilos, representing Mexico.
Jose de Jesus Castillo comes now from Mexico. Well, had problems in the first round. The bar went up a bit and then came down, and that's always a problem, but it doesn't seem to have tweaked his shoulder very much. Going for 227 again. This would put him up in the 4th spot. The champion from Mexico City in 2017. He's a big fan of Chivas, if memory serves, of Guadalajara, his home city club. He's going for 227 again. No doubt that Georgia is the land of the cover version. With the greatest hits of Queen on here this morning, not done by Queen. Whitesnake as well, which wasn't done by them. Anyway, Castillo, here he goes again. At 227, second attempt, this to put him 4th. It's 227. Oh no, it's happened again, and the spotter has spotted that, and he has, looks like he's reached his limit today, and there's a bit of problem with that right shoulder, and it's a real shame. Well, he came top of the pile in Mexico City. He came close again to winning it 2 years ago. It was bronze then. That's such a... That is a massive shame. That could have been something he's come into the competition with that just got aggravated during his first lift, when it was at this point during the first lift. No. I just don't think it's going to happen today. It's 227 kilos, and if you're not 100%, if you're not tip-top, even if you're 99%, forget it. It is just way too heavy. Even if these are the biggest, strongest, most powerful lifters around that we are seeing today, that weight is immense. Oh, well, it is a quarter of a ton. End of story. And he's gone. He's out of the competition, I'm sorry to say. He will not be on the podium, Castillo. He will not have his 3rd round lift. He's withdrawn for the rest of the competition, and he doesn't register a lift either. Well, he's a nice bloke. He's a very nice man. It is one of the benefits of working on site at these events that you get to meet the athletes a lot. And after he had won his bronze medal 2 years ago, it just so happened that the Mexican table was alongside ours at the hotel for dinner that night, and that was a very, very long, great conversation. It was lovely to speak to a lot of the Mexican team and his coaches. And obviously wish him the best for the championships next year, and Unfortunately for him, it hasn't quite been the best today. Now, Kryakov, Ukraine, bronze medal position, going for silver, going for 2-3-5. He's got that up there. A chance to break among the two Iranians, and he's got it! He's got it! Oh, he's got up in the second place. And that was a fantastic attempt by Kryakov for Ukraine, 2-3-5. And it goes above Razi and below Gavritsky. And he's broken into the top three. And the Asian dominance that we have had, they basically, apart from him, fill the top 6 places, 5 of the top 6. Well, not now, he's moved up into the medals, but Salman Razi can shove him back down again. He's going for 2-3-5. His lifetime best is 2-4-3. This to go into silver medal position. The bronze medalist from Tokyo when he lifted 2-3-1. This to surpass. Already the lift in the gold medal position is close on the gold medal lift in Tokyo. So for 2-3-5 to match Kryakov, but go above him in the head-to-head, 235. Salman Razi, he has got it raised. And it is good. That's a fabulous lift. He's up into the silver medal position. It was bronze for him in Tokyo where he lifted 2-3-1. He's surpassed that already. Marvelous lift. Very well executed. 2 lifts to go in this second round, and they are both within 3 kilos of Engbayar's world record, and Engbayar will be the first to go. Sotman Pilchi lifted 2-4-5 to win Paralympic gold in Tokyo. His world record is 2-4-7 from Nur Sultan 2 years back. He's going here for 244, having missed 2-4-2 in the previous round. The man from Ulaanbaatar, and if Ramesh Ranganathan ever wants to do a second documentary from there, get him on! Missed 2-4-2 in round 1. The reigning Asian Games, Asia, Oceania, World, Paralympic champion, all the titles are his. And this to go to the gold medal position by 1 kilo. He's become the man in this weight division. 2-4-4. That's up. That's good, that's the lead. 2 out of 3. Sotman Pilchi Engbayar is in front. 244. And he is edging towards his own world record. Gavritsky doing the same. This is a fabulous shootout, and you know what? There is a 4-way battle for the gold. They're all going to be in the 240s in the final round. Engbayar is already there, and he's in the gold medal position, defending his title. Ali Akbar Garibchi of Iran. It's already lifted 2-4-3. This for 2-4-5. It's already broken his lifetime best. If these fellas go any heavier, they'll be breaking the bench. .245 is only 2 kilos off the world record. Garibchi for the lead, for the heaviest lift of his career. 245 to go in front by a kilo. He's only 2 kilos off the world record here. And he's got it. He has got it. 245. And Garibchi leads. And he can go on. They can all go on. Well, we are going to have world record attempts in round 3. It has to happen. The world record is 247. Garibchi leads 245 for Iran. And fire the world record holder, the defending champion, the Paralympic champion, second and 244. Saman Razi, Iran, third, 235. Kryakov, 4, 235 for Ukraine. Tara Lalian, fifth, leaves the best of the rest at 212. If you pair to that scoreboard on the left, we will have 2 world record attempts in round 3. That and the gold at stake. Nuruddin Davletov, Uzbekistan, going for 213 and 5th place. His lifetime best is 221. He obviously doesn't feel up to that today. Well, those 2 massive lifts at the end of round 2, and it is back to being a 2-horse race for the gold. And a 2-way battle for the bronze. And a 2-way battle for a world record. Davletov, 213 to go 5th. He's got that up. It would be his best ever finish if he can make that happen. And if he can stay there, well, that's a different story. But he finishes on 213. He's in 5th place in the World Championship final. And that's as good as he could ask, frankly. .213, and he's cleared all his marks. 200, 206, 2 and 3. Next up for Brazil, he's keeping to his path, got 201, missed at 207, in the second round, but going for 2 and 4 in this final round all the same. For Brazil, Matheus da Silva, the America's silver medalist, the Pan Am bronze medalist from Lima 2 years ago. He'll go 5th if he gets it. It's only one out of this Group A of 9 that hasn't got a lift, and that's largely due to injury. Jose de Jesus Castillo of Mexico, who will not lift again in the competition. Matheus da Silva, 2 and 4. Very swift, but the spotters are going to have to wade in. They had to get involved. That wasn't going to go all the way up. He peaks at 2:01. That was for a new lifetime best for Matheus da Silva, and he does not get it. Doesn't overtake Davletov. And he stays where he is in 8th. Just got stuck, sticking point, wasn't going to go beyond that. That's all she wrote for Teos. Tyra Rally for Iraq. 2:20 his target to go 5th. But for a lot of these, they have stepped away from the battle for medals because it's gone beyond them today. It's as simple as this. If 243 ends up winning a bronze, we are going to have in this weight division, the highest non-winning weights ever. We could actually have the world record broken by a man who doesn't win the gold. Here's Tyra Lally. Lying in 6th place. This to go up into 5th. The 220. 227, his lifetime best. Paralympic bronze 08, world bronze 2014, Asian Games bronze 2018. But 5th will be his best here, and it depends on him getting this lift. Punched through, got it raised, still enough left on the clock, but it's 3 against 2 for the press sequence, and the other referee marking it down for the bar control. So Tyra Lally stops on 212. 5 to go. Just lost a bit of control there. Didn't get stuck along the way, but was wavering a bit. Well, all of a sudden we have a 3-way battle for the bronze again, because Zhong Jiki, who was going for 230, now fancies 236. He's a lifetime best of 239. He's feeling up for it. Obviously a bit of different weights being attempted in the back room have worked for him. If he gets this, he goes into bronze. He's going for 236. Kryakov and Razi currently both in 235. They will go higher after this. So Zhong Jiki, the Southeast Asian Games champion, the Commonwealth Games silver medalist, and the Paralympic Games silver medalist a couple of months ago in Tokyo. They lifted 237 there. That was for silver. 236 here is for bronze. This looks like being one of the categories where the weights are going up marginally between the Paralympics and the World Championships. Closest those two events have ever been together. So 236. Zhong, it's on the way up. He reached the top. Has he made it? A lot of the crowd are nervous. Oh, he's just missed out. 2-1 press sequence. Didn't get it. That was a close run thing. That was a close run thing. Well, that was bravery. That was 210 he had cleared earlier in the competition. Looking to leap up to 236. It was 2-1 against on the press. His coach electing not to put a technical challenge in. That's the kind of thing in that situation. Sometimes it's worth chancing your arm and putting your money where your mouth is. But they haven't done that, and obviously if everybody did that, then competitions would last 15 hours instead of the 12 they currently are. So here we go, 4 to go, and here are the battles for the bronze. 2 attempts at 240 coming. Kryakov 240 currently in 4th. This to go above Samuel Razi into 3rd, and it would force Razi then to go for this same mark. Razi would edge out Kryakov, and currently is edging out Kryakov on the head-to-head. In terms of the weigh-in, lighter in body weight by a fraction, by 200 grams. Razi is weighed in lighter than Kryakov, and if he gets this, it is bronze. Kryakov winning world bronze in his last World Championships 4 years ago, the twice European champion. 2-4-0, he's ploughed into this straight away, Kryakov. He's missed it. All 3 against him on the chest sequence. Well, perhaps then it was a little rushed around the chest. He ploughed into it, he got it raised, and he might have been thinking about that too much and left the chest sequence too early. Technical challenge was put in. No lift. The jury have their own say. They have their own votes. And they have turned that down. So now, 4th decided, 3rd decided. Saman Razi has the benefit of coming on stage, knowing he's taken the World Championship bronze. He's not going to go higher and try and battle for the gold or silver. And after 4th places in Mexico City and Nur Sultan, Saman Razi is a World Championship medalist for the first time, and it is bronze. It was Paralympics bronze when he went to 2-3-1. He's already surpassed that 2-3-5, and this for 240. His lifetime best is 2-4-3. This is no more than a lap of honour. Kirchhoff was unable to lift this amount. It doesn't matter if Razi does or not. He'd like to. He's punched through. He's got it to the top. He loves it. Referees don't. No lift. 2 against him on the press. The other for the bar control. Stays on 2-3-5, but it is bronze.
If successful, this would be a new world record, a new Asian record. 250 kilos requested.
Just on the press, it began to get a bit ragged. Wasn't far off being level. He can take that philosophically. He already has the bronze anyway. Now he can sit back with the rest of us and enjoy this. Sonnenpiljieng Bayer holds the world record, 247, in taking the last World Championship title. He went to break it in Tokyo and missed out, but he won Paralympic gold anyway. His greatest honour. This now an attempt at his greatest weight, 250, to break his own world record, and there is a heavier attempt to come. For 250.
1 minute.
Hank Bayer going for something huge. Here he is, coming at 250. A new world record. He's got it raised. Was that cleanly up? No, he doesn't get it on the press. He does not get it. He's down in second place. He doesn't get the gold. Maybe they'll discuss putting a technical challenge in. But for now, yeah, I think they're going to do it. Either that or he wants to try the power lift and go for the world record in round 4 anyway. We'll see what they're going to do. Maybe it's the latter. And Bayer doesn't get it at 250, and he is in second position.
251 kilos, third attempt. Islamic Republic of Iran. Ali Akbar, Galib Shahi.
On the press. He did not get Ali Akbar, Garibchi. This, a shot at a new world record of 251. He is the world champion. For the first time, his first major title. It is his. Ali Galibshi, 243 and 245. 2 new lifetime bests today, and this now an attempt at the ultimate lifetime best, a world record for 251. To take it away from Hank Bayer. He's taken out Bayer's world title. Is this the world record too? He's got it up at 251. Is it good enough? No, it's not. 2 going against him on the press sequence. and one on the chest, and he doesn't get the world record, not this time anyway. He has been denied at 2:51. Does he fancy another go? He has the gold. There will be another lift in this, but the medals have been decided. Gavrich gets the gold to add to his World Championship silver. 2 years ago, he didn't qualify for the Paralympic Games because Razi did for Iran instead. Maybe he'll come back, go for a power lift, because we're going to have one from Inkbaya. He almost lost his world record, he still holds it, but now he wants to try and break it again. This for 250. He's still going to go for it. He's entitled to, and Gavrich will go for the world record again too. If you're new to this, if Inkbaya gets this world record, he does not get the gold. The battle for the medals is over. Round 4, the power lift, is a records round only. It does not affect what we've already seen. So if Inkbaya lifts this, the gold won't be his. We have not seen, by the way, I don't think in 7 years, a world record being broken in a powerlift by someone who doesn't then subsequently get the gold. So Inkbaya going for the world record. 2:47 is his mark. Now going for 2:50. Sodnan Pilji Inkbaya dethroned as world champion, but looking to break his own world record. This for 250, he strained through it. It took a while to reach the top. Let's see, no, the press sequence goes against him. It didn't work out for him. It was just too awkward. It stalled. The control on the lift wasn't there. He's had 2 goes to break his own world record, 2 attempts at 250, and this one just strained his way through, lost a lot of finesse in the lift, didn't provide what the referees looked for, and he's denied twice over, and a new world record attempt at 250. Inkbaya has had his 2 goes. Now Ali Akbar Gavrich. 251 he missed earlier. 251 he's going for now. To add the world record to his new World Championship title. It's the best result of his career. He's beaten his lifetime best 12 twice today. And he is a major championship winner for the first time. Remember, in this domain, the best of the best all come from Asia. 6 of the top 7 today from Asia. Only Kryakov barging his way through. So when you come to the Asian Games, the Asia-Oceania Championships, you're trying to beat all of the best in the world, bar none. And it's only today that Kryakov has managed to get among them at the summit of it all. Ali Akbar Gavrich. This for a new world record of 251. He has dethroned Sodnan Pilji Inkbaya. This now to take away Inkbaya's world record. 251. Here it comes. That looks better than his last one. Is it good? Is it a new world record? It is a new world record! 251! Group C, the new world champion with a new world record. He knew he had it in him. Missed 251 first time. Gets it second time. And Bayer in 2 shots at 250 to break the world record himself. But he could not make it happen. And Garucci, top of the world, his first NATO title, his first world championship, and he gets the world record. Just look at this. Just look at this. It had the equilibrium. It had the power behind it. It had the smoothness that they desired. And the world record has gone. It goes beyond the 250 barrier for the first time. And that was absolutely smashing. And look at that reaction. Garucci gets the gold for Iran. Oh, wow. Ali Akbar, Garucci, 251 kilos. Just look at that. And Bayer dethroned, loses his world record, loses his world title, and he still lifted 244 and almost got 250. Salman Razi, third for Iran, 235. Same as in the Tokyo Paralympic Games, but had to lift 4 more this time. Kryakov 4, the top European. Davletov 5 for Uzbekistan, 213. 5th place, and still with a lift 48 kilos less than the best lift of our winner. Tara Ali 6, Jong 7, Matias de Asa Silva in 8th. So the best 3 lifts were better than each of the best 3 lifts in Tokyo. Salman Razi went 4 higher in bronze here than he did for bronze in Tokyo. And Bayer went 7 better than Jong did for the silver in Tokyo. And Garucci, his winning mark in the 3, the same as Bayer's gold medal lift in Tokyo, but then went and added 6 onto it, and it is our 2nd world record in 24 hours. Wowee. The world record moves from Mongolia to Iran. From Bayer to Garucci. Victory ceremony is a few moments away.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the victory ceremony for the men's up to 107 kilo category at the 2021 World Senior Para-Powerlifting Championship in Tbilisi. Please welcome the medalists.
What an exhibition, what a show. So much to take from this joust in the men's up to 107 kg final at these World Para-Powerlifting Championships in Tbilisi. And a big, big battle for the bronze medal first of all, which was taken by Salman Razi. Bronze here just as it was in the Paralympic Games in Tokyo, but he had to lift higher here, gets 235. Same as Kryakov, but edged him out in the head-to-head. Bronze for Razi, his first World Championship medal. The Paralympic champion, the defending world champion, the world record holder, overturned here. Sodom Piljiang Bayer, second, 244. Tried to keep his own world record, but couldn't keep his world title either. He's remaining Paralympic champion for another 3 years up to Paris, but world champion no more, because Ali Akbar Garibshik has outlifted him in the 3 lifts, and then in the powerlift went to 251 for a new world record. What a performance for Iran.
Congratulations to the medalists.
A competition and a half. Well, we had an awesome world record yesterday in the 88 kilo event, and this was just great. Well, the man on the left, a brilliant champion in his own right, the Paralympic champion still, the Asian Games champion, Asia Oceania champion, those to be defended in the next couple of years. And the world title moves to his left, your right, the world record as well to Ali Akbar Garibshi. Just a magnificent lift, 251, a memorable competition, breaking through the 250 barrier. That was up to 107. Over 107 is coming at 3 p.m. Georgian time. That's 11 GMT, 12 Central European time. 1 o'clock, 1300 Central African time. Wonder what they're going to do.
Good lift, Dublin. Lift, majority decision. Good lift, Jong, Malaysia, 210 kilos. Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Good lift, Kryuko. Razi is a two. Good lift, Razi. Spotter loaders, PG keepers representing Mongolia. Sudam PT and Fire. No lift, Ank by arm, press sequence. Good lift, Gabib Shahi. deadlift Davlatov, 213 kilos. Third attempt. No lift. No lift. Ink by arm. Press. No lift. Garib Shahi. Spotter loaders.